Unang umarangkada ang Lady Warriors pero bumangon ang Cool Smashers. Nagising at niyanig ang Batangas Sports Coliseum sa pamamagitan ng mga nakakagulat na palo mula sa mga katulad ni Risa Sato, Eliza Valdez, Kuning Kakaupin, pero syempre lumaban din ang Lady Warriors.
Lumaban din ang Lady Warriors. But of course, talagang nakikita natin, Anton, na yung unforced errors nila, kailangan talaga nilang pigilan. They really need to limit and avoid making mistakes if they want to win a set against the Cool Smashers.
Kanina po pa binabanggit, Charo, yung mga unforced errors. Naku, nakasyam ang Cool Smashers.
Yes, the unforced errors of the AirForce Lady Warriors compared to the Cool Smashers. Naka-9 ang AirForce at naka-4 lang ang inyong Cool Smashers. So nakikita talaga natin ang deficit. And of course, in the attacks as well, Cool Smashers with 12 attack points and the Lady Warriors with only 7. So tingnan natin kung anong pwedeng gawing adjustment ni Coach Jasper and of course the AirForce Lady Warriors para sa set number 2 na magsisimula na in a while.
Maraming salamat muli sa pagtutok sa SNA, sa Liga. We're also saying hello to everybody watching from different parts of the world via the Filipino channel. And to everybody helping us trend. Hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN is number 5 right now sa trending topics on Twitter. Maraming salamat po. The Ton Ross together with Coach Charo Soriano. And we also have Denise Dinsay, who is somewhere in the crowd of 3,000 looking for some information or somebody to talk to. We'll get back to her later on, but we begin set number 2. And Jeanette Panaga has the first attack para sa Lady Warriors. Morado, binigay dito kay Gumabaw.
So you can really see that the blocks help the AirForce Lady Warriors a lot. And yun ang hindi natin nakita nung latter part ng set number 1. I mean, you saw it when the game was just starting, set number 1, they were getting a lot of block touches, nasuslow down nila yung bola, nakakapagdepensa si Temperatura, but nawala yan sa set number 2. Tingnan natin kung may babalik. Sa set number 1, I mean, tingnan natin kung may babalik nila yan ngayon.
At yun nga sinabi ni Palmer sa atin, Charo, she feels that the strength of the Lady Warriors is their defense.
Yes.
And we see that right here as Ari Love is able to block Michelle Gumabaw.
So that's 2 block points for the AirForce Lady Warriors already, Anton.
At itong si Panaga, dati rin yung best blocker ng NCAA. So marami talagang awardees dito. And I mentioned the power of Kutika Kaupin. There it is.
Unseemingly small but really powerful itong si Dao talaga.
Isa rin si Dao sa mga naging fan favorites, lalo na nung nalaman ng tao na nagsama sila ni Eliza Valdez sa 3BB na Cordon in Thailand. But Risa Sato, what about her addition to this Cool Smasher squad? Ano masasabi mo dyan, Charo?
Kung meron lang talagang brand personality ang Creamline, no, I think it's gonna be Risa Sato. I mean, looking at her, seeing her play, seeing her outside the court also, and we saw her earlier on, no, sa game ni Perlas and what do you call this? What did Perlas play against kanina?
The Angels.
The Petrogas Angels. So talagang good vibes si Risa Sato. So bagay na bagay siya sa team na to.
Businesswoman ka talaga, Charo. Naiisip mo pa yung mga bagay na ganyan. Not just how you play, but how you represent the brand, the team.
Yes, and look at her.
Yeah, good vibes all the way.
AirForce, and she's jumping around, very bubbly, smiling, raising her arms.
So kung good vibes ang pinopromote nitong Cool Smashers, kailangan warrior spirit naman para dito sa AirForce Lady Warriors. They have to show the fighter in them. Because they're down right now. It's a free ball given up to the Cool Smashers. Morado on her knees. Gumaba with a drop ball. What a save by Semana. Love giving up a free ball. Sato, pinalik dito kay Gumabaw. And Gumabaw breaks down the wall.
Yes, you can really see that's something that can help the AirForce Lady Warriors. Kung ilabas nila talaga ang pagka-warrior nila sa larong ito. Because we can really sense and we can really feel also yung pagiging hesitant nila sa loob ng court. Hindi pa sila ganun kaingay. Nagkakaroon pa sila ng pakiramdaman. So tingnan natin kung makakapag-adjust sila.
Semana. Pablo. That was there. Morado. Binigay dito kay Valdez. And Valdez just pushing that ball across.
Another thing that you have to love about Eliza Valdez is she can adjust to every single ball given to her, whether it be low, whether it be high, off the net, really close to the net. Talagang nagagawan niya ng paraan at ginagawan niya ng paraan. Very admirable trait from Eliza.
And the service ace from Risa Sato.
Good vibes si Risa Sato coming from that service ace, Anton.
So, the Cool Smashers got only one service ace in the first set. At eto, Sato nakapagbigay ng ace. And really promoting the good vibes all the way. She's the poster girl for good vibes right now.
I think what's good about it is nahawaan din niya yung mga teammates niya, no?
And props to her also for earning her place as a starter on this team. Pablo! Wow! Myla Pablo soaring and scoring for the Lady Warriors as we go back to Denise Dinsay.
Having had the chance na makipagchikahan with Jelly Temperatura, you have with you here a very inspiring libero from the Lady Warriors. Now, Charo, talagang hindi magpapatalo si Jelly dahil every game inspirasyon niya ang kanyang pamilya sa Iligan City. Of course, her inspiration is also her teammates who she plays for at sabi niya every time na sinasalo niya ang bola, ang inisip niya is para sa team, para manalo. Balik sa inyo, Anton and Charo.
Maraming salamat, Denise. Pero ngayon, mas kailangan pang panindihin ng Lady Warriors ang kanilang depensa because the Cool Smashers just pounding and pounding away.
Yes, so minimize errors coming from the Air Force Lady Warriors and of course a little bit more aggressiveness ang hinahanap ni Coach Jasper sa kanyang mga team.
Coach Tai Bundit not really entering a new chapter in his coaching career because although he's done with Ateneo, he has been the coach of Creamline already, the Cool Smashers. And we'll take a break. The Cool Smashers lead the Lady Warriors 8-6. Hot pink means good vibes. That's what the Cool Smashers have been trying to promote since they arrived in the Premier Volleyball League. At ito mga numero ng huling laban ng Cool Smashers, which was against the High Flyers.
Again, a very emphatic win coming from the Cool Smashers. 42 spikes for their team, 5 blocks, 6 aces is against the 33 spikes of the High Flyers, the 4 blocks and the 3 aces. So, very emphatic, very dominant win from the Cool Smashers. At nakikita natin sa laro how it's going about. We can see that they really brought that here in this game as well, Anton.
Eliza Valdez back at the service line para dito sa Cool Smashers. And in addition to what you said, that was a good bounce-back win for the Cool Smashers dahil sinabi mo nga, they lost in heartbreaking fashion to the Perla Spikers in Tuguegarao, a 5-set defeat after opening the season with a straight sets win against the Angels. So, Cool Smashers hoping to pick up another straight sets victory, pero syempre, iba ang plano ni Mav Palmer and company. Semana. Panaga was able to touch that ball a little bit. Wow! Kutika Kaupin. Did you hear the impact?
Yes, it's almost as loud as the crowd cheering for her after she hits that ball. Crazy how powerful this girl is.
Lumalagotok tuwing pinapalo ni Kutika Kaupin ang bola. Pablo. Morado. Running attack for Asherich. Palmer. Atienza with a save. Dow. The crowd reacting every time Dow makes contact with that volleyball. Nicolina Asherich. And that's going to be a point for the Cool Smashers.
Sayang, it was a good save coming from Tempiatura, pero medyo na-miscalculate ng mga frontliners yung ball na na-save niya.
10-6, pabor sa Cool Smashers. Valdez targeting Pablo. Here's Ari Love. Wow! The most powerful hit for Love here today.
Yes, and we need to see more of that, Anton. We need to see more power and, of course, more aggressiveness coming from the Lady Warriors.
Well, Charo, how about more tweets?
And more tweets as well. Go, 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 Lady Warriors. Fly high, Ate Myla Pablo. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And of course, another tweet here. Hi po sa mga commentators. Hello rin sa iyo. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Batangas. Go Creamline, especially kay Ate Michelle Gumabaw, Eliza Valdez, and Gia Morado. The big three, what you call it. So, hello rin sa inyo mga taga dito sa Batangas. And of course, everybody watching us from all over the nation. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat sa patuloy nyo ng pagsuporta.
Ari Love going down the line.
Down the line and above the blockers.
And she's got that fighter's mentality, Charo.
Yes.
Talking about Love.
From the back row hit and of course the front row down the line hit of Ari. That's something that they need right now. That's a good momentum for the Lady Warriors.
A joust at the top, and Morado somehow able to overpower Pablo, who had two hands on that volleyball. Let's take a look at that moment once again. One beats two on that play.
Very good timing coming from the veteran player, Gia Morado. And of course, the crowd goes wild.
Love.
Cross-court kill.
Cross-court for the kill. Aria Love. She's got her game face on right now.
She really does. Talagang, you can see heart of a fighter, si Ari Love. And we need to see that sa kanyang mga teammates. So, contribution coming from Myla Pablo. And of course, from her co-import, Mav Palmer.
Panaga too strong on that serve.
For Creamline.
13-9 ang ating talaan. Pabor sa Cool Smashers. At nagbabalik muli sa service line si Kutika Kaupin. Here's Dao serving it up. Pablo. They've been targeting Myla Pablo. Ari Love with the attack. Morado. Binigay dito kay Valdez.
Ball not over.
Rare error coming from Eliza Valdez. They're calling it not over.
Substitution. Andaya coming in for Love. And Yoko in for Samantha.
Now, some substitutions here para kay Coach Jasper Jimenez. Andaya and Yari Yonko are now in. Yari Yonko, one of the more popular players on the side of Philippine Air Force. Getting to see action for the first time dito sa laban na to. Valdez.
Good call coming from Coach Jasper. Of course, pinalit niya si Yari Yonko to help with the block in the front row, trying to stop Eliza Valdez, and she did.
Another new player on the floor para sa Lady Warriors, si Antipuesto. Risa Sato. And we can see why she's in the starting unit. Itong si Risa Sato, always playing with a lot of energy.
She's one of the quickest middle hitters that we see here in the country.
Pablo giving up a free ball. Asherich getting it back from Gia Morado. What a play.
She takes advantage, hitting it.
So you see the difference, Anton, coming from these two teams, no? With Cool Smashers really giving a lot of the balls to their middle blockers and middle hitters. And dito naman sa side ng Air Force, talagang since nahihirapan sila sa depensa exercise, hindi nila mabigyan ng bola ang kanilang mga middle hitters.
Sato. Daya. Ooh!
Through the hands of Andaya.
That could be a costly error right there. On that attempt to set the volleyball, the Cool Smashers lead the Lady Warriors 16-11.
Hi, Eliza. I'm Angela Ortega. Bilang isang Batangueña, anong mga favorite places mo dito sa Batangas ang ipagmamalaki mo sa lahat?
Angela, your question is, ano yung favorite na places ko here na tatlo? Siguro first, syempre, yung bahay namin. Pero hindi ko i-recommend pumuntahan siguro. But second, I think madaming nakakalam na maganda yung mga beaches dito sa San Juan, Batangas, where I live din sa Maylaiya, which is also yung developing also na seafront. And lastly, favorite na church dito sa San Juan, Batangas, sa San Juan de Pomoceno Church. Thank you, Angela, for that question.
Liza Valdez, an ambassador of the sport here in the country. And she's also on a mission to try to improve volleyball, not just here in her hometown of Batangas, but in other parts of the Philippines as well.
Of course, she's been going around teaching young kids also, both indoor volleyball and beach volleyball. At nakikita talaga natin na napakalaking inspirasyon ni Eliza sa mga kabataan natin ngayon.
Samantala, Eliza Valdez getting another set from Morado. And that time, Gumaba was unable to get that hit over the net.
Quick stats also here, Anton, coming from set number 2, with the Cool Smashers having 10 attacks already as opposed to the Air Force Lady Warriors with just 4 attacks. So nakikita talaga natin yung aggressiveness ng Cool Smashers.
And one of the other storylines here in this match is former teammates going against each other, as we see perhaps the best game of Nicolina Ashurich here in the PVL. She was quiet in the first 2 matches for the Cool Smashers, but now she's making a lot of noise. And the levels of sigawan dito sa loob ng Batangas City Sports Coliseum mas tumaas dahil sa pagpasok nitong babaeng to, Gemma Galanza.
Another epitome of good vibes, ika nga, Anton, Miss Gemma Galanza.
Balita ko, Charo, she put on a show in Tuguegarao and when she started dancing.
Courtesy of some power interruptions there in Tuguegarao. Of course, she wanted to entertain the crowd and talagang magbigay ng good vibes pa rin sa mga tao sa Tuguegarao. She started dancing and everybody was really smiling, laughing, taking videos of her as well.
Oo nga, nag-trending yun eh, yung video ni Gemma.
Yes.
Kaya naman the fans reacted upon her entry.
That's true. They probably also waiting for her to show them what she can do in terms of her dance moves.
But in terms of playing volleyball, we know what Gemma Galanza is capable of. Ibang klaseng manlalaro rin itong si Gemma Galanza, former Queen Falcon of Adamson University. Going with a save. Free ball. Semana. Panaga. Morado. Valdez. Valdez again!
And the crowd goes wild, Anton, cheering, standing, jumping for the native Eliza Valdez.
From San Juan, Batangas, Eliza Valdez putting on a show here in Batangas City. Unfortunately, unable to get that over the net.
Pati yung crowd, rinig na rinig mo yung sigh nila talaga. O paano? Disappointment from Eliza's error.
Semana. Following up on that error of Eliza. Charo, how do you feel when you watch your former rival in the UAP, Wendy and Semana, in action?
Well, of course, she inspires me a lot. And it makes me want to play again also, Anton. Honest, truthfully, no?
But you still do.
Yes, I play beach volleyball. Hopefully, I can one day play indoor again. Kahit katuwaan lang.
Meanwhile, that one sails out and Palmer. Now, Palmer has had a shaky match. As she's committed a lot of hitting errors here today. Timeout, Lady Warriors.
One, minimize the service error. And two, number two, don't target the libero. Okay, don't target the libero. And three, don't be in hurry. If you paghahabol tayo sa sa gitna, ikaw paghahabol ka, huwag kang magmadali. Kunin mo yung cross. Okay, yung cross ang kunin mo. Okay, kailangan natin rumisip. 1, 2, 3 sip. Okay, and one at a time lang tayo. One at a time lang tayo. Okay, okay. Go, go, go.
Let's get back to service here.
Malinaw ang gustong ipagawa ni Coach Jasper sa kanyang mga manlalaro.
Yes, to reiterate, number 1 is no service errors. Marami talaga silang naibigay na 3 points to the side of the Cool Smashers with their errors in the service area.
Nikolina Ashurich, 6'1", from Belgrade, Serbia. Morado to Valdez. Every time I say that, that usually follows a point courtesy of the Phenom.
And classic Phenom move right there from the back row, and then she sees a donut in the middle of the court and she just pops it right in the middle with no person there to get it.
Semana tossing it up for Love. Love going down the line.
Love.
Love's been very efficient also in her down the line with her down the line hits.
And Love is pretty experienced too because she played in London for 8 months before coming here to the Philippines. It's also her very first time here in Manila.
Yes, we have a lot of first-timers here, and I think they're all loving our country, Anton.
Just a little bit over a month since their arrival. Talking about the reinforcements.
Wow, by Panaga.
Meanwhile, Panaga giving no love to Kutika Kaupin as she denies that attack. (21-18). Pabor sa Cool Smashers. Morado. Kaupin. Semana. Pablo. And Myla Pablo breaks down the wall.
This is something that you would want to see for the Air Force Lady Warriors. Everybody contributing as the Cool Smashers call for a timeout.
Creamline calls a timeout. Scores at 21-19.
มั่นใจลงไปมั่นใจอย่างเดียวได้โซลันเองนะแฮปปี้นะเพราะว่าแบบรีซิฟ
Help na lang natin sila sa isip also para makapalo siya. Yeah.
แบ็คโลโพซิชั่นวันนะ
Yes, coach.
แฮปปี้
One point now.
ยิ้มได้
Happy.
Coach Tai Bundit, two-time UAP champion coach. Now back in his hot pink uniform.
It suits him very well, Anton.
Really? Even when he's doing his backpedaling and shadow boxing?
I don't know if he wants to change some of the Coach Tai moves from before. He also needs to grow as a dancer.
Meanwhile, Kaupin giving up a free ball for the Lady Warriors. Wow!
Tricky play.
Momentum to the side of the Air Force Lady Warriors with Love carrying most of the load in terms of tax for her team.
Harry Love sending that ball straight down. And she is bumped up. The Lady Warriors are back in it. They're down by just one. Kaupin! What a response!
She answers right back
to gain the point
with a smile.
What a gutsy response from Kutika Kaupin. Nothing Jelly Tempiatura could do to keep that ball alive. Semana senses that Love wants it. She gets it and she scores it.
Clean hit coming from Love right there. You see when she's in the opposite side, her goal is talagang the angle hit. But when she's here in the open side, open hitter side, she goes down the line. So I think the Cool Smashers would need to adjust in terms of their blocking and defense pattern if they want to stop Love.
Morado. Kutika Kaupin! Siya na naman!
Parang nagsagutan lang sila, Anton.
It is a shootout between Ari Love and Kutika Kaupin. What a showdown.
By Coach Jasper.
And Coach Jasper calls another timeout.
Hindi mo kailangan isiksik dito. Okay? Hahabol ka. Para rin lang paghabol mo, idiretso mo lang. Huwag mong extend dito sa kaliwa mo. Pag umabol sa kasakanan, maaari nga, iwan mo yung kaliwa mo. Okay? One stop. One good reserve. One good receive. Okay? Okay, go, 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 go.
You saw on your screens right there, Mal Palmer reminding Antipuesto to press for the ball. Yan ang mahirap pag middle blocker ka and talagang medyo low place ang ginagawa ng kalaban mo. You need to be able to adjust and make sure that when you move left and right, you press forward instead of putting your hands at the back of you.
Free ball para sa Cool Smashers. Morado. Quick attack right there for Risa Sato. I'm amazed at how Morado has established a steady connection right away with Risa Sato here in the PVL.
Yes, again, they played together before, but it is, in fact, amazing how that connection is as if it's never been gone talaga.
Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, Risa Sato for a while was in Ateneo.
Yes, correct.
Pero hindi UAAP.
Hindi UAAP, pero naglaro na si Gia and si Risa. At yan, when she entered, that's one of the things also that we noticed, no? Yung connection nila ni Gia Morado.
Set point para sa Cool Smashers. Sato could not put it away. Pablo!
We've been hearing a lot of cheers from Love, but Myla Pablo doing some damage there. That's another timeout is called.
Over. Very good, very good. Meditation. Meditation, meditation.
MG, do not like so much stage.
Outing, meditation. Can. 1 point. 25 already.
The ever so positive Coach Taibon did, reminding his team that they can do this. They can get a win. If only they meditate, they receive, and then they get that 1 point.
Yeah, and they did meditate prior to warming up. Actually, meditation is part of the training regimen itong si Coach Taibon din.
Yes, and I think a lot of the other teams are also doing that as well, realizing that meditation is really important. But Myla Pablo, I think, meditated too, Anton.
Actually, dinisrupt ni Myla Pablo yung pag-meditate nitong mga Cool Smashers. Myla Pablo, a superstar in her own right, hails from Santa Ignacia, Tarlac. At marami rin magagalingan na volleyballista na nanggaling sa Tarlac, like Majoy Baron and Mina Ganon, Asi Solivan, mga dating NU players. But Eliza Valdez responds. So kung kanina, si Love at si Kaupin ang naglalaban, ngayon naman si Pablo at si Valdez.
Tingnan natin kung anong isasagot ngayon ng team ni Air Force Lady Warriors.
Nako, kung ako si Semana, ibabalik ko yan kay Myla Pablo. Tingnan natin.
Tingnan natin. Kung ako rin si Jel Tiampatura and of course the receivers, talagang gagandahan ko ang receive ko.
Yun. Kailangan perfect pass para kay Wendy. Tingnan natin. There it is. Semana to Pablo.
You are right, Anton. You called it and it happened. Another hit coming from Myla Pablo, this time in the middle, and she gets the point for the Air Force Lady Warriors.
Ang pambato ng Santa Ignacia Tarlac, Myla Pablo ties the game up. 25 all. But now Myla is in the back row. Valdez is still at the front row. Going calmly, getting that ball to Gia. And Nicolina Asherich is having her best game in a hot pink uniform for the Cool Smashers.
He really has in terms of attacks and also in terms of blocks. But we want to be able to also give kudos also to Gia Morado for distributing the ball very well there.
What a save by Gia Morado. Palmer. Chance for the Cool Smashers. Valdez going down the line. Asherich. Atienza. Pinalik kay Valdez. Semana keeping it alive. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Valdez breaks down the wall.
The crowd is going wild here in Batangas Sports City Coliseum as everybody is cheering for their very own Miss Eliza Valdez as she finishes set number 2 here in the PVL Reinforced Conference.
Eliza Valdez doing what she does best in front of her hometown fans. Dalawang sets na nakamit ng Cool Smashers. Magbabalik po tayo para sa set number 3. Ito po ang Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference dito lang sa S&A.